Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly. I've really, it's been a while since I've introduced myself. I went to go edit my video and I realized I never did an introduction. There's a bunch of random stuff that I wanted to include in this video, and I'm looking for the introduction in my gallery, and it wasn't there. It was just me filming random stuff. So here's the official introduction. So, um, our family, or my husband, my son, and I went to our local fair, and I got some cool footage from there. I just wanted to include it because I thought it'd be fun, something different. We usually like to walk around and see the animals first, so I'll include some animals and then some of the rides in the fair, and just there was also some racing, these cute little like race cars, so I wanted to include this as well. There's also some thrift store walkthroughs. I think I go to Target real quick, and also working on a junk journal. So there's a little bit of everything in this video. It probably will be a long one, so buckle up and get a snack or a drink, or pause it halfway through and maybe watch some of it later. If it gets really long, I might cut some of it out, but I really would like to include all of this. So hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you so much for joining me. Here's a video. Oh yeah. One's staring at me.
One was next to Will Bromley.
Oh, it does.
Animated. It was.
Aww. That's cute.
I guess. I think that heavyweights can get to 500 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Man, sick. This one's 270.
Oh. Little sleepy babies.
They look like they should be coming on the show.
I know.
Let's take a picture. Put a thumbs up. Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That one did not like that one standing on him. He's like, get off. I know, right? Woo! Big cow.
I'd love to like paint the cow or like knives first or like show some new sections.
I like the coloring. It's really cool.
Like a little, when it looks like somebody brushed the black off it's back.
Oh yeah.
Somebody just took a brush with it.
Oh yeah. carousel. Looks so good. It's yours. Let's get up on my channel. Oh, looks so good. Are you sure? Okay, it just started. Perfect shirt.
That ride is so exciting.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it should be. Like, get your stomach and everything going.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, it's Saturday morning and I'm at a little antique shop in a town somewhat local to me, and they usually have a really big like sidewalk sale. Like they have a lot of furniture sitting out like on the really nice summer days. So I figured I would bring you guys over here today. I have my Coke slushie. I stopped at Burger King earlier today and got myself a little bit of lunch, and so I thought today would be a great day to bring you guys over and see what they have. There is a little table that I keep seeing on their Facebook page, so I'm kind of hoping that they still have it. And then also they've got these 4 chairs that are really tempting to me because I just want to paint them pink. I have no place for them, but anyway, I figured I at least want to see if they're still here and how much they cost, because usually their prices are really good here. Sorry, I'm like really close. Usually their prices are really good here, so I figured we'll come over here today and go check out and see what they have, and just go from there. Okay, can't really see. Oh yeah, here we go. Some bikers going by. I can't really see. There we go. It's good standing in the shadows here so I can see what my phone is focusing on. So you can see all the furniture here. Oh, this little table's cute. My parents are coming over here too. They've got some pretty good stuff in here. Let's check the price. 40. It's not too bad. It's a tongue and groove. There is tongue and groove. See that? Very nice. This. Oh, these are the chairs that I was just talking about. They had them lined up in their picture, but I think these would be really cool painted pink. As you can tell, they have like a yellow seat covering, but that can be changed. So that's cool. Oh, I saw this wicker. Oh, no, this is a different one. They had a wicker little, like, I don't know, it was an end table. Let me zoom out just a little closer. This is $20. Oh, that's cute though. I like that. I'm really getting into wicker. Oh, look at that cute little chair. You can see that. All right, let's check the rest of the stuff. When we get inside the store, I'm not going to be talking because I'm subconscious about that. But I figure at least this we can have a little chat. That's a very rusted bike. Whew. Look at this chair. Oh, that's so cute. How much are you, dear? I'm not saying a price. I might have to ask about that. Yeah, when I get inside, I'll just film. I might do a voiceover. They usually have music playing anyway, so. Oh, that's a cute cart. What do you want for that? I don't know what I do with it. Look at those wheels. That looks old. I'm not saying a price. I'll walk around here in a minute. Table. Oh, look at this rocking bench. Only some of these items have prices on them. I might have to go inside and ask. That's nice. Oh, look at this cute little desk. My mom used to have little desks like this when I was little. I think she used them as end tables. I remember there being like old lamps on them. That's cute. I don't know what the heck I'd do with it though. Part of a Hoosier cabinet, like a top part. A lot of things don't have prices. I guess you have to ask. Okay, obviously entering the store. Stepping into this first little booth. I always like to start with this one. They usually have Pyrex in here. They do have a few pieces, but nothing I was collecting. Adore this mug. And it's kind of funny. I have to say, like all three of these, or yeah, there's three vintage mugs. I was recently at my farmer's market, and these exact same three mugs, the same prices, were at a different booth. So I'm wondering if the person who has this booth also has a booth over at the farmer's market and moves things around, which is actually kind of a smart idea. I love the little enamel container with the lid. I think that said $7, which is not a bad price. Excuse me, I have to clear my throat from time to time. It's that time of year. I think my allergies are kicking in. And see, they got some Pyrex, nothing. And I pretty much have slowed down my Pyrex. In fact, a lot of the pieces that I really loved, I've finally sold, which I'm surprised at. I think because I wasn't using them and they were taking up space. This little fire truck toy was really neat. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like a child could actually sit on it. The price was pretty steep. I think I do zoom in here. Yeah, $125. I know some of those old toys can really go for a lot of money. Some old Fisher Price toys. My husband and I have collected a few of these. We don't have those particular ones, but we have like, I think the schoolhouse and I think the castle. Very nostalgic for us in our childhood. I gotta clear my throat again. Apologies for that. I figured at least give you a heads up. A little collection of pins I thought were kind of fun. Gives me I'm Dutch, which is actually funny because I do live in a very highly populated Pennsylvania Dutch community. So probably where they came from. This enamel pot was really, really cute. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. And I have to say, I love pink and blue together, or pink and turquoise. I wonder how old it is. Because a lot of the old stuff, they did not make this color. I'm wondering if this is more 80s. I really don't know. I'm wondering if that's for canning and that's why they have the little grate on the bottom. Couldn't tell you. This was a fun little doodad. Like all the things supposedly that it did with your veggies and fish. I really don't think I care if my veggies are shredded, but I think they'll be good for salads though. Like I was trying to figure out why you'd want to do all that. Sweet little chalkboard. Apologies, I didn't get the price on that. As I was editing this earlier, I realized I wanted to know how much it was and I forgot to check. This little red croc was really cute. I think because it was like short and squatty. Something about the shape itself was really cute. I'm not a huge fan of red, but the shape was really sweet. Little wheelbarrow. I don't know if it's for like decorations or for a child to play with. The art is very primitive and simple, but very sweet. I thought it was kind of cute. These lamps were massive. Unfortunately, it's really hard to tell in this video, but they were very, very tall. Like really like 70s, maybe 80s. I couldn't tell you. And then this little trash can was so cute. It reminds me of Precious Moments, but I don't think it was. This canister set was really sweet. I love that how they look like milk pails. $15 for all of them I thought was really good, but it did say as is. So maybe they're in worse condition than I realized. I don't know. I do love this little shop. I don't come over here very often, but a lot of times they do have really good prices on things, especially furniture. I think because it's not really big, so the furniture that they do have, they probably want to clear out. Getting a few little doodads in here. I did get kind of excited for the one little thing here I'll show you in just a second. Here we go. This Wedgwood, pink and white Wedgwood, at least as far as I understand, is hard to find. Unfortunately, this poor little trinket box did have damage to it. But pink and white Wedgwood is very, very hard to find and can be very pricey. I prefer the pink and white Wedgwood that is glossy. This is more of a matte finish. If you can ever find pink and white Wedgwood in the glossy finish, I would snag it. It's hard to find and gorgeous. I believe this little glass canister candy dish is from Jeanette. I think that's what I don't know if it's the style or the part of the maker, because I had one of these forever ago, but it was like blue, I think. It's still fun little dishes. And the sweet canister there in the back. I love the lid on it. It'd be easy to grab, and it's very eye-catching. Little old antique bowl. I like that as well. But I have so many bowls. I don't know what it is. I just love collecting bowls. I did leave that there though. And some cute vintage Christmas items. I love that little light thing. Yeah, 35. I've never excuse me, I've never seen anything like that before, so I'm not surprised at the price. I don't think they're very common. Sweet little soup tureen, very autumn colors, perfect for soup in the fall. And some more Wedgwood. The blue and white is common. I'm sure everyone has seen blue and white Wedgwood. So that was pretty. And there is another color here behind it. There we go. The black and white. I don't see black and white like hardly ever. This was kind of cool. I was tempted to buy this one, but I did leave it there because I don't know what I'd do with it. And just some primitive decor. Fun red phone. At first, I thought these McCormick boxes would actually have the spices and everything in them and the extracts, but they didn't. They were empty boxes. This was beautiful. I don't know if you call it a hutch or a Hoosier cabinet. I think they consider it a Hoosier cabinet. Absolutely gorgeous. I believe it's oak wood. Just so it's redundant. I believe it's oak. Sorry. Yeah, Hoosier. $450 worth every penny. This was so nice. I did try to open the door here because I wanted to see what was inside, but the whole thing shook and they had some glass stuff on top, and I was terrified I was going to break something. But the beveled mirror there in the middle and the solid build of it, beautiful. Oh, the mid-century credenza, very lovely. Get some plates here. The plates on top are really pretty. I wanted to go through those. Yeah, I wanted to go through these one at a time just to kind of see what they look like. I only saw a price on the top dish and the rest didn't have prices. I thought maybe the price was for all of them, but the description on the price tag itself didn't make it seem like it all went together. I have no idea. No markings, just pretty plates. This one was beautiful. The soft pinks and the green. There's even like a light pink on the very edge, like a faded pink. Just thought that was so cool. It said France. Sorry, that was a really quick shot. I should have held that a little bit longer, but it did say France on the back. I love a lot of Johnson Brothers. blade symbols and whatnot. Their patterns and pictures are really, really pretty. Some fun stuff here in the back corner of the store. Sorry, clear my throat again. This jug was really cool. I just like the look of it. I'm not really into jugs or pottery or crockery or anything like that, but there was just something really fun about this one. It had pizzazz. And around the corner here, there's some like furniture here, and then this really cool old cart. If I had like a really big home, this would be really fun to put like a living room and then put like a Christmas tree in it, or a couple of Christmas trees with lights around it. So stinking cool. Part of it looked newer though, like it doesn't look that old. It looked like it was freshly put together. The wheels did look old. Oh, and this is the table that I was telling you about. There's no price tag on it, so I think it already sold, and that's why the price tag wasn't on it. All the other furniture seemed to have prices on it. Okay, guys, so this is a different way of me filming some of the things that I have thrifted recently. I really feel like filming right now, and my hair is a mess, and I have yesterday's makeup, so I'm just going to do it this way. So I was at my local thrift store, and they have this really cool little jar for only $1. And I like filming this way too, because then nothing's backwards. But I just loved this little glass jar, and the top was cool because I like the colors, and I think the 25 is the price. I don't know. There's McCormick. Wait, the House of McCormick product. Anyway, but so I actually have this up in my kitchen. Let me put this off to the right. Wait, no, I can't do that. It won't focus. I'll put a picture of the shelf that I have this on and how I have it decorated. I just love the little jar, and I think it just sprinkles. See a few that are left. I think they're nonpareils, those little circular ones. Anyway, and then I got kind of right here, but I would like still. I'm going to go through individually. These I actually had in one of my videos where I was thrifting, and then I went back and actually bought them. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them, but for 80 cents and all these fun little cheap beads, even if I just use them for junk journaling or sew them onto pillows or purses or whatever, I thought it would be fun. Okay, so then yesterday or the other day I went to the store, and this is all this. Oh wait, I'm missing something. Actually, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. So I have this sweet little. I thought it was a coaster, but when I did like the Google Lens, I can spit that out. I actually think it's a little carpet for a dollhouse. Now, this has some pink staining on here. I'm not sure what that's from. I think this was $2. It's hard. I'm holding my phone and doing this at the same time, so please bear with me. But this just has a really interesting texture. It's, I don't know how to describe it. Have you ever held one of those vintage metal mesh purses? It kind of has that feel to it, even though it's cloth. But anyway, I just thought it was really sweet, and I want to add it to one of my junk journals. I think what I'm going to do is like sew it in, or maybe pin it in with safety pins, and use it as a pocket to put things in. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Because the one thing I bought the other day is already in one of my junk journals. So I want to show you kind of what I've been doing with that. This I was so excited to find. It was an old not roll, just like a thing of ribbon. And 25 cents, 12 feet. I figured it wasn't full. I was so bummed. I bought it for 80 cents, and I thought it was a full roll. Look, this is all that's on it. I really wish I would have paid more attention when I bought it. Like, I thought I was going to get like at least 2 or 3 feet of this stuff. I paid 80 cents for like 12 inches. It's really pretty. It's gonna look really cool in one of my junk journals or something. It's just pink, like a pink satin with silver sparkle roses. It's really pretty. So I'm really bummed that that's all I got. It's my own fault. I should have checked it. The next thing I got was this. Again, I saw this the other day. Sorry, my carpet, I need to vacuum. But just like a little, I think it's like a doily or something. I'm not sure what you would call this. Again, unfortunately, it does have a hole in it. But I think what I'm going to do, again, it's only 80 cents. But what I plan on doing is putting in a junk journal. And what I'm going to do is fold this down and make it into a pocket. Sorry, make it into a pocket, like maybe like sew or glue this part down. And then this is like you can put things in this way. And having this little flap here would be cool. And I might sew something on here, like a little flower or something. Oops. I think that would be really, really cool. So anyway, got that. And then I got this really fun necklace. I only got it for the charms. They wanted $4 for it. And So I'm holding my phone with my left hand, doing this with my right. You think this would be easier because my dominant hand is doing this, but okay, here we go. So I like that these are just like clipped on. Like, see how the little boat is clipped on? And the skier, I can easily just take that little thing off. What is that called? There's probably a name for that thing. I'll look it up. I have no idea. Clasp. There we go. Good Lord. It's still in the morning and I'm on my second cup of coffee, so do have patience with me. I like the little car one. How cool is that? But anyway, $4 for that. So I think I'm going to take the charms off and put them, like, use them for other projects, and then use a chain for something else. All right, and then I just got a bag of these threads. These are just $2, but I made these little purses the other day, and I'm half tempted to make some pillows. And I like the idea of doing the stitch on the outside, kind of like I did it with those purses. If you saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. And I like these threads because they're sturdier. There's a lot more of them, and I love the colors. So I figured I'd just stock up on these. So $2 for all those. I think it's like embroidery thread. I think there's a name for it. So forgive me if I don't know. What does it say? I don't know. I can't see through the bag, and I'm not pulling them out. Okay, next item. This plate. I love this plate so much. You have no idea. There is actually a line of dishes that this comes with. I did Google Lens. I could not find this exact plate, but it did bring up a lot of really cool dishes, like soup tureens and bowls. I love the red on the rim. I'm loving the square plate. I have like 2 other vintage square plates. They're hard to find the square, at least where I live. Maybe they're common elsewhere. I just love the picture on it, the simplicity, just a few basic colors, just a sweet little scene. There's no other parts of this room in this picture, but you don't need it. Like, it just, the table is set and the decor is out, and it's so beautiful. It's so simplistically beautiful. And I was just so excited about this. And this was only $3? $3. So really happy about that. And that's the maker, Universal Cambridge of Improved Made in USA. So yeah, happy with that. Look at the crackle. Oh, I love the crackle. Okay, so I think I've shown this before, but I can't remember. I started out by just doing stickers. Like, I was really obsessed with stickers. I still am, but I thought, oh, it'll be so much fun just to fill this with stickers, buy stickers, just fill it. Like when I was a kid, it was something simple and fun to do. And but it's kind of grown from there. Like, now I have like pictures from magazines that I've cut out and stuck in here, which, like, really pretty scenes. This was actually a project that I started. I had a little moment of saving every container when I was done with it. I didn't want to throw it away. And I covered a cocoa container with some fabric and glue, but then it didn't stay. It fell off, so it didn't work out. But I ended up having this fabric collage, which I thought was kind of fun. Old vintage pieces of fabric. Anyway, so like a lot of this is just that. Like some of these pages I haven't filled. They're just simplistic. Just, it was really fun for me to do these at the time. But as I've moved on through this, I've added just random things that I thought would look really cool together. And so really happy with that. I love this picture and just kind of embellished it with stickers. But as I moved on, I started adding some more like stuff. This is from like old magazines, where I took the pictures from old magazines, put them on cardboard, and then I think I put tea bags over them and used like Elmer's glue to give it like this old textured look. So I just thought this was really fun. I'm showing you all this for a reason. Just bear with me. I have one of the most recent things that I thrifted is in here. So that's why I'm showing this. But I kind of wanted to show you guys this anyway, just because it's fun to do. And I like seeing other people's junk journals. I love seeing what they do and how they throw stuff together. It's just really cool. So again, these are just pictures from some magazines that I've been getting. I don't cut my favorite magazines. These are magazines that I get that I thought I was really going to like. And then once I got them, they were kind of underwhelming. So it kind of works out. But I just love making the random collages and stuff. Anyway, and then more sticker pages. It's very random throughout because I didn't start from the beginning and just go through. Like, I just pick random chunks in the book where I put my stickers. So that's why you'll see like magazine clippings and all this stuff, and then like random stickers. So again, these are just pictures that I cut out that I just thought were really, really cool. And some gold leaves just for embellishment. Like places where like I would love to sit. Like, would you just love to sit right there with a cup of tea and a friend and just like share what's going on in your life? Like, that's just so fun and inviting. These are random stickers from things that my husband bought, and then we got like stickers along with it. So that's what that is. Just again, really interesting illustrations, and then I would glue on like ribbons and whatnot. And my mom gave me like a bag of like ribbons and tassels that she found, and I love them. I've been using them. I'm almost out of it, but I used that there. This is something I recently, some ribbon I bought. Some more Alice stuff. This was actually from the Dollar Tree. I actually bought a bag of like makeup sponges, and so I kept this one and glued it on. And just this was part of one of the bags, so I cut it off and glued it in. But I'm realizing that the hot glue doesn't stick very well to this plasticky stuff, so I've had a couple things fall off. So I need to figure out another way of adhering that. Some more stickers. Again, this is one of the examples where it just I hot glued it and it did not stay, unfortunately. So I might use like safety pins or something, like something that like has to go through it, but then it does kind of ruin the paper. This is just random. It's very juvenile, but it was fun to do. I had this string with the sequins on it, and then just put it around this picture of flowers. I just thought it was so gorgeous. It sucked me in. It was just so pretty. But I am getting to the thing that I thrifted. But while we're here, I kind of wanted to share this anyway, so I'm just doing this now. This one is really fun. I just started with this picture. Love this picture. And then just kind of went from there. And then I started this ribbon and this ribbon and then this one. This is one of the ones I think was in the bag my mom gave me. And then I cut this up and glued that there and this ribbon. Like I just kept taking bits and pieces of ribbon that I already used. And so I glued a chain on, and then I put a key on that. And then I put these little more tassels, and this was a chain I had from this is actually a small necklace or bracelet. The safety pin I put beads on, and I don't know. This is an old earring I glued on. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this page. And again, these are from a magazine. I cut these out, glued them on, ribbons, stuff. And this is the one. This is what I thrifted the other day. I was going to show you. I thought this thing was so cool. I think it was like $1 or $2. I think it's just a pendant, but these chains are loose. I don't know if you can see that. But with the rhinestones on it as well. It was just the neatest thing. So I decided to put it in a page. I already had this page with, I think, this on it. And I think include this. Or was it already on there? I can't remember. So I did the pin. I had the chain on here, but the chain was too loose and it was just flopping all over the place, kind of like this is. So then I did put a little safety pin in here just to keep it from going all over the place. And since I had the gold in the paper, I love this gold ribbon, so I figured to bring up the gold in the page. Anyway, so that's why I'm showing you all this, because of this. But this has been really fun. I like going through this when I'm like, see, some of these pages I've started and haven't finished. Like this was a material I found at Hobby Lobby that I just loved. It's so like out there and crazy. So I'm going to add some really fun things to this. And yeah, just use up a bunch of washi tape, some old photos. And that the hot glue went a little nuts on that one. But this was actually something I got from Target. It was around Valentine's Day, and I think these are like place card holders for like a table. It came with a little like stand and everything, and a little like metal prongs in the back. You could put a piece of paper, like a name tag. So I ripped all that off and just kept the part that says love. It's a little messy, but anyway, that's pretty much it, I think. I just had so much fun putting this together, and it is so oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's so relaxing and fun to do this. I see why people make junk journals. I really do, because some days I just sit here with a hot cup of tea. Like if I don't feel like creating, I'll just sit here and flip through them. This is a cool sticker that I found, so I just kind of went nuts with that, with lace and whatnot. What else do I have? Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. So Josh, I have to explain this. Okay. There were some really cool pictures I saw on Facebook that I would screenshot, and then Josh printed out for me. And I'm like, these are going to go in my junk journal, because 4 of the 5 pictures were really pretty. I'll show you those in a minute. But this one was hilarious. I love this Bugs Bunny scene where he's met somebody in the audience for coughing. If you've seen this episode, you know, but every time Josh and I watch the episode, we burst out laughing. So that's why I have that. But some of the pictures that he printed out for me, I was really impressed because our printer did a really, really good job. Let me see if I can find it. Here's one of them. I just thought those so gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the imagery of her face. Again, I'm going to add some more embellishments to the side, some kind of ribbon or something. There's some more pictures in here somewhere. I don't know where I put them. Oh yeah, this one. Love this one. This was so fun. This is from that one little tin. I got all these little papers. I saved some, just put them in here. This was from a magazine. I like the picture. This was actually under someone's staircase. That's why this is at an angle, because the stairs and the banister were here. But I don't know if it was a mural or old like wallpaper in someone's house. So I cut just that bit out. It looks like a really cool scene from England back in the day. Oh yeah, and I put this on here too. These beads I got, where I got the beads. I just strung them on the safety pin. And this actually came to another keychain, so I just took the old thing off this keychain and put this on. This is the last one. I think there's another picture I'm missing, but I can't find it. I think I put it in my other junk journal. I think I have in my smaller junk journal, I put the other picture. But this was so stinking cute. I love the little mushroom houses. And look at the little black cat at the stoop. He's waiting to go inside. I just love the picture so much. I'm like, I need to have this. I need to keep this so I can look at it whenever I feel like it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to end this part of this video here. I'm not sure what will be next, but I just wanted to quick share that with you guys. Thanks for your patience for watching that bit. Okay, everybody, so I'm over at the thrift store. My kids are actually hanging out with their grandmother today, so I figured I'm going to go hit a couple thrift stores and bring you guys along. I actually did stop at the one little antique shop I'd taken you guys to the other day before, and I walked around and I actually found something really cute there, so I will show you at the end of the video. And if I buy anything today, oops, sorry, spinning. If I buy anything today, then I will show you at the end of the video as well, so stick around because I definitely will have items to show you. Okay, I have to show you this. This just cracked me up. I pulled in and I saw this on the person's car and I just started laughing. I don't know why. I just thought it was so funny. Okay, here we are once again. I apologize that the audio and when me talking in the car was quiet. I didn't have a microphone on me. I didn't think to bring it with me, so I apologize for that. So hopefully you can hear me better now. So I've kind of been on the hunt for ribbons. I've been really getting into junk journaling, and ribbons work really well with like adding embellishments and colors and textures and all that. So I do have a lot of that in this footage. Also, I go to this thrift store and then a Goodwill afterwards, and I didn't really do a segue from one store to the next. So when I get to the Goodwill, I'll just let you know that it's now a different store. So apologies for that. These are really cool, extremely heavy. I think they're made to look and feel old. I really don't think that they were. But they were very, very heavy. Really, really fun. Kind of like the rusted look. To be honest, though, I think I'd rather have something that was actually old and rusty than something made to look rusty. I know, doesn't it sound weird? You know what I mean? Okay, this was really cute. And as I was editing earlier, I was thinking about this little house. And I'm like, how cute would it be to turn this into like a little like ghost house, like paint it like black and orange or something. And like, instead of it saying cider house, something like, or apple cider, it says something else. I feel like you can make this, it's too pastel for me, and the rabbit's missing his ear anyway. But I mean, it was cute on its own, but I feel like you could do something really creative with that. I'm half tempted to go back this week and see if it's still there. So clean throat once again. Sometimes I do that and I don't realize I'm doing it. I'll go back and edit videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, could you clear your throat one more time? This is really cool. I think that's called Moons and Stars. I don't know if it's Ellie Smith or Fenton. I can't remember. I don't know what it is, but I love these patterns with like brown background and then like kind of subtle reds and blues and yellows. I think there's something warm about it. I don't know. This was so cool and fun. I love the old Florida tray and the coasters. I thought that was such a good price for that. It's like so visually appealing. All the bright colors and all the scenes. There's like a lot going on. Again, another lovely plate. Their plates here are like this thrift store has really good prices on plates and mugs. It did have a chip though, unfortunately. I don't think I realized it at the time though when I was looking at it. These were just fun. I think they're a little pricey for what they were. They are metal and they had some weight to them. I don't think they're silver or even silver plated. It said made in Japan. I don't know. I just think $3.49 for one. I don't know. I do feel like, yeah, I just I was just praising the store for their cheap prices, and then I'm like, this is too expensive. Make up your mind, Holly. But I do think these were a tiny bit pricey. But this plate was glorious. I know I keep using that word, but it is. It's pretty. I love the colors. It's really pretty. Hard to see the maker. Yeah, made in Japan. At first, I thought it said Japan. I couldn't see the hook of the J. Like, what country's that? It has matching bowl or platter. I don't know exactly what you'd call it. Yeah, trying to fit this there. This little bird was, I got really excited. This little bird was so cute. And then I realized it was a salt and pepper shaker. I don't collect salt and pepper shakers. They're not my thing. So I left it for somebody else. But had it just been like a figurine, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. Very vintage, very cute, very Christmas. Adorable. I love its face. Oh my goodness. This bowl got me really excited. It was so pretty. You can almost smell the roses. Like, look how gorgeous these roses are. I love the colors. I used to buy bowls like this and then they would sit around. I would never use them. And I like some some things we collect are nice to just look at, but some things, at least for me, I like them to be practical. I like to use them. Makes it a little bit more fun. And some more ribbons. I got so excited when I saw this bin full of yarns and ribbons. Uh, Spoiler alert, I didn't buy any. I really didn't see anything that was calling me. Their prices were really decent. In fact, later on when I'm at the Goodwill, there were more bags of ribbons. So someone was really just kind of getting rid of all their craft stuff. I mean, if you go to the store, one spool of ribbon is a few bucks. So $6 for a huge, massive bag, very, very good deal. But if I buy all this, then I have to store it. I have to find a place for it. And there was probably only one or two that I really liked. I just, you know what? I'll leave it for somebody else. You gotta be practical. Ooh, look at their mug selection. I don't know why I'm into mugs. The older I get, the more I find mugs. So I guess because it is something that I use often. I got very excited when I saw this. And I did buy this one. I had to buy this one. Absolutely fun, absolutely beautiful. They had a really good selection of vintage mugs here. Like, oh yay, some great footage, and I can have fun looking at these. They had a really good selection, or they were plentiful, let me put it that way, when it came to Christmas mugs. I don't think I bought any Christmas mugs. I have so many right now, and I was honestly tempted by all of these, but I have so many. There's a gloss on that one. Anything in high gloss, I don't know why, I like things shiny. I believe my mom has this pattern. I forget what it's called. But I know my mom has like plates and teacups. I think she has a teapot, come to think of it. This was sweet. I realized after I filmed this mug, I found another one with the exact same pattern, but different colors. So I think it was a set of them. It did say Japan on the bottom. I don't know if you could see that. This was a sweet old mug, but it did have a chip and a crack in it, unfortunately. So it's seen better days. This mug was cool. Very glossy, very shiny. Look at the shine. Look at the glorious shine. That is in such good condition. So fun. I just love hot air balloons. Where I used to live as a kid, I remember seeing a lot of hot air balloons. There must have been like a launching pad nearby where we lived. And Mikasa, I can't pass up Mikasa. That was a clincher for me. I almost wasn't sure if I was gonna buy it. I saw the Mikasa. I'm like, okay, it's only 99 cents, just buy it. These plates are pretty. I think there's 7 there, if I'm counting correctly. So 7 plates for $10 is really, really good. And really pretty colors. I think anyway. No markings, unfortunately, though, so I have no idea who made them. This desk slash vanity, really cute. I felt like 30 was a bit much for that, though, to be honest. Would you spend $30? I mean, if you're looking for that, I mean, it's not a bad price overall. If you're looking for something like that, I guess it's okay, but I just thought it was a little much. Okay, we are now in Goodwill. This is the, the segue to Goodwill. We are now at a different store. You can kind of tell by the price tags, too. So I'm readjusting myself here. Yeah, these amber glasses were really, really cool. I don't know who makes those, and they were like solid, thick glass. And some of the glassware up on this top shelf was catching my eye, like that one with the handle far left had like rainbow shimmer, and the one in the middle right now, the 2 handles, again had some like rainbow coloring to it. So I think there was some crystal in there. Yeah, $5. I left it there. It didn't look as nice when I had it down like this, like you can't see the colors anymore. But up on that high shelf, it definitely looked prettier. Nice little rice bowl. I thought it was kind of interesting that it had the cross in the middle of the heart. Kind of sweet. I have a problem with these kind of jars. I started collecting them without even realizing I was collecting them. And now that the white milk glass one, I've never seen these. I did leave it there, but I was sorely tempted. Nice Pyrex butter dish. It's missing its plastic top. A lot of these are missing their plastic top. If you find one of these with its plastic lid, snag it. Just some eye candy for your viewing pleasure. Westmoreland hand-painted little candy dish. It has its original sticker, which I don't think I've seen any Westmoreland with its original sticker, like ever, and I bought a lot of their stuff. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I love the snow scene. Nice transferware. And a picture on both sides, which is saying something. Oop, I almost touched that. I almost broke it. I was like, jeez. Love the green on the white. I don't think that's too bad of a price. I was trying to figure out what is this for? Like, why does this have the little portion thing on the bottom? Does anybody know? It looks like it's meant to collect juices or something, so maybe like a piece of meat if you don't want it. I don't know. If you have any idea why it had that little insert, let me know. I'm really curious. Lovely mid-century plate. And again, look, pink and blue. Doesn't pink and blue look so pretty together? I think it does anyway. 'Cause I love colors anyway. I really don't think any colors don't go together. That was so hard to read. I included it, so if you really were interested in the plate and you wanted to know the maker, you could just kind of try and figure it out. I thought this plate was Mikasa, but there were no markings on the back. But I like the simplicity of the green band around it and then the speckled look. And again, we got some more mugs, so gird your loins. This was sweet. Definitely for a child, the 2 handles for, little clumsy hands. My kids aren't little anymore, so. And then a mug with 2 handles for adults who sometimes are a little under the weather, shall we say. I loved it, though. I thought that was fun. Love me a heart mug. I really was tempted to get this one. Kind of wish now I had. It's really, I like mugs with hearts on it. I'm kind of sap that way. Or sappy. Maybe sap isn't the right word. I think it's sappy. Well, whichever one. I don't care. Pick which one you like and go with it. Some Scrabble mugs. Love that game. And this was a federal mug that I've never seen. And I have looked and looked online to see like when this pattern was made, if there are other ones. I can't find anything. So if you have any information on it, do let me know. And I warned you, more ribbon. Again, heads up, didn't buy any of these. I didn't see anything that I was particularly in love with. I think I'm looking more for ones that was like lace, or I don't know how to describe it, with like embellishments like fringe or tassels or like stuff on it. Just plain one color ribbon. I just not quite what I had in mind. But again, their prices really, really good for all the ribbon that you're getting. This one was tempting because I liked the white and tan ones, and then I did like the ribbon with the jack-o'-lanterns on it. I'm like, I don't want to buy this whole bag for, like, I don't want the rest of it and have to store it or give it away. I just ugh. And some washi tape. This one did get me excited at first because I do like having washi tape. I didn't like any of them. Love the heart vase. I did get this one. I had to get this one. I've never seen one with the double hearts on it. And these are hard to find. Like, I'll find them in antique shops, and the cheapest ones in the antique shops are like 20 bucks. Yeah, it's got some wear on, unfortunately, but that was just the paint. And then a quick little jaunt to Target because I was running errands and I had to stop. So I thought, why not? The pillows are so cute. The jack-o'-lanterns, the ghosts, little haunted houses, little happy waving ghost. They even had cauldron pillows. How fun is that? Little black cat. And it actually was shimmery. Can you kind of see that? I didn't realize it till I pulled it out into the light. These were really, and all this stuff was at the front of the store where all the $3 and $5 items are. So these are all cheap. Cute little potion bottles. I mean, they're all empty, so I don't know what you would put in them. I thought that was really fun. I don't know which of these is my favorite. I kind of like the jack-o'-lantern one, but the ghost one's kind of cute too. If you had to pick one, which one would you pick? I'm just kind of curious. And just quick throwing these in because I just thought they were fun. I think it'd be better if the paper was lined, but it's a cheap, fuzzy little notebook. You get what you get. I love the cat one. And then they had a couple of these little, I don't know, like juice, like bottle. What would you call this? Like a sippy cup, a bottle of, I don't know. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of talking and my brain's kind of getting tired. So, oh, and knock that over. The potion one was way cool. Ah, that was so much fun. I love like that purple iridescent. How fun is that? Just a couple more things here at Target. I got this cute little ghost art. I love that. I don't know why I love it. It's so sweet. And then they had these little ones, which I thought were really fun too. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I'm back home and showing you guys the things that I bought. The reason I'm filming purposely without me in the video in the footage is because my microphone has not been working really well. I noticed it earlier when I was editing this video. I apologize for the times that the sound cuts out. So I have to refilm this whole thing. I was showing you guys all this and I went back to edit it and the sound was messed up and not matching. So anyway, I don't know why I'm explaining all that, but I just am. So I got this tablecloth at the antique shop and really happy with it. It was only $20 and I'm just in love with it. It has a really beautiful pattern on it. And I've seen one a while back on a Facebook page and it was just glorious. It had trees similar to this, but in the corners, if memory serves. And these are hard to find. At least where I am, Christmas tablecloths usually are pretty pricey, and I'm really excited that I found this one. It's in really good condition. I think there's like one little stain, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm really happy with this find. Okay, and then I did get this mug because I've never seen anything like it. Google Lens didn't show me anything about it. So I went ahead and got it. It was only $2 and really, really neat. I thought maybe it was dishwasher damage because the paint is not shiny. But as I'm looking closely at it, It's just how it is. It's like a textured paint. It's not faded. It's like a green blue fade and just really, really cool. So I'll show that. And continuing with the mug theme, I actually got quite a few. I got a few the other day. They were really fun and cool. I couldn't pass this up. The hot air balloons are really cool, really shiny and glossy. Only 99 cents. It's made by Mikasa. I love Mikasa. A lot of stuff that they make is really, really cool. The vintage and the newer stuff. I'm not in love with all their stuff that they make, but a lot of it is really neat. So I had to snag that one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so excited to find this one. This is that, I think it's West Germany or just Germany. Um, that's the brand there. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, and it's hard to see. Buck. I have no idea. I know they do Christmas stuff because a couple of years back, I saw a Christmas bowl with a tree. It was like a red, this color red, with a Christmas tree on it, and it was glorious. This mug I just love because I collect a lot of heart stuff, and it's, can you believe 99 cents? This thing is beautiful and so sweet, so I definitely had to get that. And yes, I did get the pink elephant mug. Just kind of cracked me up, the morning after mug. I just couldn't walk away with it. There was just something so hilarious about it. They're pretty common. There were a lot on eBay. It's not something I'll get rich on if I decide to sell it, but either way, I just thought it was really fun. And the pink elephants always remind me of Dumbo. And remember that old movie, the pink elephants, after he got into a barrel of something. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that was really neat. And continuing with the mug theme, I did get the Scrabble mugs just because I know, well, I grew up playing it. My mom likes to play it. She and her friend like to play it. So I just thought I'd snag these. Really, really good price. And I like the inside. I don't know if you can see. Actually, maybe I should try and take this off. You can see it a little bit better. It does say triple word score. Oh, goodness. Now it's going to be difficult on me. Come on. Focus, dear. Doesn't want to focus. There you go. Triple word score. Anyway, so I just thought those were really fun. So I went ahead and snagged those. Okay, last item. Going with the heart theme, I got, excuse me, another. I say another. For me, another heart vase. I got a heart vase. I have never seen this one, the double hearts. Google Lens didn't show anything similar to this. I'm sure more exist, but I have quite a few of these vintage heart vases that I have collected and thrifted over the years, and I don't have this one, so I went ahead and got this just because I thought it was really cool and really pretty. So I'll add that to my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Apologies if this mic is cutting out again. I do need to buy a new one because it's just not working out right now. So I apologize. There's times when I'm filming and I don't have the mic on me, so the volume is quiet, and then it gets loud again. I realize that's kind of annoying, and I like to be, even though I'm not a professional, I like that to be a little bit better quality. So apologies for that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.